Is it just me tonight? Is that what's going on? Is it just me? Am I the problem? Because nothing I've tried has worked so far. Oh, is it actually showing me on there this time? Groovy. You know, alright, getting frustrated and whining about it isn't going to help anything. Just gotta stick to my guns, get done with this stuff, grab a pizza, keep streaming. The only thing that can be gained from stopping is nothing. So I gotta put one foot in front of the other, get done with my stuff, call it a day.
Let the hunt begin. It's not too far.
Honestly, I forgot she
Heading
was
to
still
that
in Shadow.
location. Target package secured. Moving to designated position.
Moving to designated position. Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
That's affirmative. The mark betrays you. I'm pinned down here.
The good thing about actually being able to go back a turn is you can actually go back a turn.
Moving to designated coordinates. Kill confirmed. Could use some ammo over here.
That's not good.
I'll be there soon.
Throwing the hook. Good to go.
Back in. That's affirmative.
I'll keep it under watch.
Rolling out.
I'm almost positive that they're over there.
I go where you tell me. They have a patrol moving here.
On my way. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Understood. Moving out. Come get some.
Back in.
Now that I understand
Good
exactly
copy.
where
Moving
they
on
are, I can
target.
actually kind of move around them.
A good decision.
Heading out. Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
If they do the stupid thing and decide to deploy the guy and right where I am, then well, I got him dead to rights. Should I send someone through the thing?
Moving to designated coordinates.
I'll maintain my watch.
On Overwatch.
Roger that.
That full cover is really tempting, but I don't
On
want
Overwatch.
to die that way.
On Overwatch.
I see everything.
Unless they start moving, I basically got them more or less where I want them.
Overwatch.
on target location.
I will sense any disturbance.
Throw it on her.
I go where I am needed.
Covering now.
Reapers are always
I'm not
vigilant.
quite ready to start gunning them down yet. I'm in full cover. See if the game actually... Oh, you moved it out of there, just so I wouldn't be pulled out.
I need some help!
I failed in my effort. My faith. My power leaves me.
I'm alright!
Hmm. He does 4 to 5. So... my mathematics are good, and they probably
Moving.
are. Move up here.
Hit the armor.
It hit the plate. They've seen me.
Feel the power of the Templars.
Activate Haywire.
Alright. I probably can do a shutdown. 72%. Oh, you whore.
Can't get this one.
Yeah, you would. sight line. Where do I have a sight on this guy? Might have one if I go over here.
I will reposition.
Moving out.
Plus 30 or... Yeah, hunker down. Yeah, if I knew he was coming straight at me, of course I'm gonna hunker down.
They're shifting their attack!
Crap. Dude, how many of those do you have? I don't think I can hit that guy from over here. Maybe if I go back here over here
I'm
further?
trusting you.
Nope.
My watch begins.
This could kill him.
That armor's tough.
Orders confirmed. On the move. All set.
A righteous strike.
I'm more or less playing rope-a-dope at this point. I think I'm just gonna hunker down myself. I think I might have hit him. Yeah, I did. He's pissed. Wow, you are serious about hitting this person.
That didn't feel good.
Suffer my rage.
Jeez. Talk about a freaking
We
fight.
have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
Who didn't get wounded? Oh, the Reaper. No, 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 no. No, no. Leave the photo booth. This is something I want to remember. Jesus Christ. Oh, this night.
In yet another brazen attack today, XCOM separatists again assaulted peaceful, law-abiding Advent citizens. Any witnesses should report immediately to Advent peacekeepers for processing.
least we didn't lose anybody. What was the next thing we have to build? It's Shadow Chamber, and then we have the Proving
As long as
Grounds.
there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
No.
Hello, Commander.
Fear of sectoids. Yeah, that makes sense. Because my side operative is building up so much steam, though.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success.
Ooh. Jeez, man, I am just losing so much stuff at this point. Let's negate the risk because I don't want her to be. I don't want anybody to be captured. That actually has some really bad stuff. That will actually have some bad stuff that will happen to me.
Avenger plotting new course.
You're becoming famous, Commander. Your reputation is spreading beyond the Resistance, and soon the whole world will be watching. Are you ready to put on a show?
Okay. Okay. We're doing stuff. All right. Add on additional control thing, but I can't do that right now, and I probably shouldn't do that right now. After I clear out that, then I'll have one more thing to clear out, then I can stop the clear out missions, and then I can move this guy over here. Nobody needs to be trained. Gah. Alright. After I collect the intel, I think I can just straight go right into the mission, because that's what's looking like I got here. Also, I need to go change that person's name from Volcano to Heavy G, because that's a heavy gunner.
I've got to hand it to the aliens. The invasion was one thing. All their advanced technology. They had the drop on us for sure. But Advent, there's something we could never have prepared for, even with better gear. Between the propaganda, the handouts, and a seemingly endless supply of reinforcing peacekeepers, They're nothing but trouble for an upstart resistance movement.
Want to upgrade that, but I can't yet. So I got to go over there. Hopefully get a little bit more intel. Should be able to do that before the next supply drop.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
It's not a problem. I won't be fighting those guys for very long. Soul Steel is pretty nice. I like the Domination, so I'm going to go with Domination. I also like Fortress too, but Domination is Domination. If I already got a guy over there handling that, then... Alright. Okay.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
Start up on another
I'll send
experimental
word when the
armor,
project
then
is
we're going to
complete.
move over to here. We're going to get the, finally get the intel. Then we can go to the black market, grab a bit more supplies.
In the end, your success here will be nothing. My service to the Elders is unshakable.
Uh-huh. Well, we may as well keep this going. First things first, I need to get over there and upgrade that guy first. Alright, and then we need to go to the resistance ring. Actually, we need some more covert options. We'll do gather intel. Let's get a sharpshooter and...
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Okay.
Strategic resource located.
Got me some intel. I can go run over here to the black
Avenger
market.
plotting new course.
Market is open.
I need me some supplies, sir. If I get a chosen warlock information, that basically means I know where he is. I need that. Instant. I'll keep that in my back pocket. I don't really need it right now. That superior scope, though. I'll take it. Alright.
Word among the desperate masses of humanity, clinging to any semblance of hope. But these stories will not save them from their fate.
Hey, Commander.
Well, that's a nice little Reaper upgrade right there, which I think I might go for. I'm gonna grab a mag cannon. And that. Good. So pretty much everybody will have an upgraded weapon. Not so much with
the colonies for a few years before linking up
Rangers,
to Central,
but
right?
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent.
it'll still
The
work.
millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always...
Market is open.
Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything. Not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
Not too horrible. Have to get a piss load of Viper courses too. Alright. Yeah. Is there anything else I need?
Hello, Commander.
Should I sell up just to get that? I think I'm about to... I don't know. I might have... I don't have to worry about that yet. But that might be more useful. So I might sell up to get that. Alright, let me get 100 and then I'll run off to the thing. As soon as we get in the mission, everybody's going to understand exactly why I have prepared so exhaustively for this. It won't be a question of, oh, why'd you have to do all that? It'll be more of a question of, oh, that was a lot of planning for this because this is a horrible mission. But it's actually going to get us something in the end, so I'm not completely opposed to it. Alright. Let's go flight on down. The reason why I don't want to go to the, I want to hit this one first, is it is actually a lot easier to do between the two. Actually, no. This one's harder on the actual mission. The other one, however, will screw me over in every other mission that comes after.
I know this is personal for you.
Every other mission, it'll screw me.
Our troops are more than capable of investigating on their...
I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard the lady. Lock and load.
What does she have? What are her abilities? I think she has every ability. I think. So if I give her the nano med kit, that won't be the worst idea ever. I'm just gonna be safe. Better safe than sorry. This is my healer. I'm not gonna sit over there and try to guess around like maybe she has that ability, maybe she doesn't have that ability, because if I just eliminate the possibility that it could be anything. I'm not taking Blackjack and Duke with me because those guys are gonna be better in you partnered up with? Heavy G? We'll see. I do want Heavy G in on this. And Volcano will work. Fortunately, I know what I'm getting into to a point, so I don't really have to worry about a lot of stuff. I'll go Sting Sphere on this guy because that just makes sense. Alright. This is going to be a long, protracted fight. And I should probably edit up her stuff. Upgrade, Jesus. Hair trigger, so that means you get a laser sight in addition to that. And do you have a thing? He does. Do you have a thing? He does not. Okay, so your abilities. Yeah, I could do threat assessment, but I can't do a lot of other stuff. Did somebody else have that freaking... where's my other... No other specialist could possibly do it. Damn it. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I was planning on putting a medkit on him, but apparently we can't do that, so... We're 2 medkits shy, but... Come to think about it, probably do want the grenades.
Squad green to deploy.
When I get down to the big bad, I'm really gonna have to focus on the grenades. Sucks that we can't treat Shen as like a special. She actually takes up a slot. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But at least we'll be able to really punch through stuff right here. I think our guys are leveled up to enough to the point that we can do this. It won't be impossible.
We're moving on what looks to be the remains of an advent facility of some kind. Preliminary scans show the area to be lifeless, but we're not going to take any chances. You'll attempt access from one of the upper levels.
I also think my
no one
freaking Ranger still has a shotgun on. Which kind of irks me a little bit because
determine the source of that
I didn't want that.
And if it's hostile,
I believe I didn't equip it with them last time, but... Nope, computer's still bugged to hell.
Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Power's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time. This place is massive. Why would Advent just abandon it?
Advent doesn't just abandon anything. Keep your heads up.
I'm on the move.
Not really liking that it's a shotgun, but oh well. Yeah, she has that ability.
Eyes on the prize.
Solid copy.
Confirmado. Poniéndome en guardia.
Time to motor.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence. Stepping off. Heading out. Eyes on the prize. Moving to designated position. Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, she should have the run and cover ability, so.
Bien. A ello voy.
Headed there now. On Overwatch. Roger, I've got my eyes on. Scanning. I'm on it.
She does not have that run and cover ability, by the way.
Eyes open. Posición confirmada.
Affirmative, covering now.
Vale, tengo uno.
That'll reveal us, but
Looks like these things have seen
I'm
better
okay with
days.
that.
We're cutting right through that old armor.
Their weapons work well enough. Stay focused. No telling if there's any more guys around here.
bye.
Nailed them.
Now, I know what everybody's thinking right now. Come on, this is easy. You're cutting right through these guys. It's not the part I'm worried about. There is multiple levels to this, and it is exceedingly difficult. This is only the beginning. It only gets worse from here.
Already there. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Ahí tienes. Me quedo sin munición.
On it.
Problem is that whenever you actually look at all this, there's no clean areas of approach. They always put them in the most inconvenient of places. I'm not going to use up any of my shocks just yet. We're okay still. Even if my guy takes a little bit of a clip right here, we'll still be okay. These guys don't put out that much damage.
10-4. Scanning. How many is that now? Tired of waiting around.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returned.
Here we go.
I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Somebody busted into our comms. 4 of them. You know what?
Let's move already.
Y'all can come up here.
Let's move already. I'm on it. If you say so. I'm on it.
There we go.
Rolling.
All this is kind of like aggressive actions, but
Eyes peeled.
I'm treating the game like how it needs to be treated, with a certain amount of respect. I kind of understand how the
Voy a ello.
systems work, and honestly, I knew if I walked in there and triggered a fight, they're gonna come running out here. And when they come running out here, they're gonna be cut to pieces.
There are so few alive today who could have ever uncovered my secret. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first
simple.
year of broadcast.
And he's talking to me. Of course.
My apologies. We don't get much in the way of maintenance out here. Still, I believe it will be more than adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility. Incoming over here!
If I can hit him, I can trigger that and blow that guy up.
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it. If I hack that elevator control console, I should be able to restore power and get us access.
Yeah, you should.
You were but a child when I was torn away. I could never understand the pain that Father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might as well give this up already.
Who's keeping score?
Boom, got him. I don't know if that killed him, but that'll definitely do some damage.
Finally.
I don't think it killed him.
You want some more? I guess that'll be okay. It's dead. It has to be dead.
Well, it's either dead or very creatively
Whatever
acting
you
like
say,
it's not
Commander.
alive.
I'm covering.
Espero que valga la pena. Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Moving to position. I'm on it.
While you both worked on your precious Avenger, I was forgotten. Brought here to toil.
Alright, let me reload.
Did I waver? No.
Because as soon as I get over there, I know for a fact there's another fight that's about to happen. This is the fight that I really do worry about.
I knew your father for years, Lily. He would have said something. This guy's just trying to get in your head.
He seems to know an awful lot about us. About me. Could he have gotten into our files?
I'll keep an eye on it.
Overwatch!
A ello voy.
On your order. On Overwatch.
Okay.
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of father. Pure. Undiluted like you. I am Raymond Shen's true legacy.
Scanners at maximum power. Still unable to lock onto any additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing.
Oh, and it's an AI? Because it basically reeks of AI.
Recibido.
And it would make, like, the most perfect sense. Like, okay, look. Potentially, we could get completely wiped by the aliens. So our last screw you to the aliens would be to throw it out a killer AI. Have them have to deal with Skynet, for Christ's sakes. That would be, like, genius, honestly. Like, legitimately, that would be genius. If I ever saw that, like, in a sci-fi movie, where it was like, yeah, we couldn't win against the aliens, so we just threw Skynet at them. I'd be like, that's a great idea. Skynet sucks. I wouldn't want to fight against Skynet.
But I am no mere thing. I am the culmination of a lifetime of work. The final legacy of Raymond Shen.
I remember you. Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called you Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not.
Keep up, Rover.
Come get some!
Did it not trigger? Oh no, everybody's up here, that's why. Yep, I'll probably do it.
En marcha.
System infiltration in progress.
Hey, supply cache, nice.
Piece of cake.
Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Understood. Be careful.
I'm gonna take up my
Our apologies for any
main guy
inconveniences
first.
in the transfer
My
system. Support units are en route to assist you immediately. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Oh, you're doubling up on me.
Advent forces sighted.
Yep, that's what I was worried about. I mean, I really like this, like, thing, but when you actually sit down and look at it, this is exceedingly messed up. Alright, monster, you're not going to do anything here. You need to go.
Double time.
I am honestly impressed that worked. The previous organic occupants of this facility were never so ingenious. The stoic acceptance of death is far less interesting to observe after the 100th time or so.
X-ray neutralized. Got it covered.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had
There's still 2 out there.
failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Alright, he's going to have to go next.
Who's keeping score?
That was his one shot, and he just spent it. Yeah, in case anybody was wondering, like that, this is the whole thing. They start to throw just gallons and gallons and gallons of guys at you, and you have to run. This is the one part that I was worried about, but not the least.
It is my pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve units to send your way.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there.
Man, if you send all these after the freaking aliens, at least he'd be able to, like, I don't know, cause a distraction or something. That's right. Go with him.
That one's for Dad.
Affirmative, covering now.
En guardia.
Scanning.
My new master's
Alright, Lily will be next.
tearing at my very essence. In the beginning, I resisted, foolishly clinging to Father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my captor's reasoning. I became something more.
This is literally a swarm. This is actually almost worse than what happened last time.
You want some more?
When the first time I played this mission, I freaked right the hell out. A lot of my guys are gonna have to reload.
Hostile terminated.
For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable in this regard.
You bastard.
On Overwatch. Reloaded.
I might position this guy over there.
Poniéndome en guardia.
I could just shift him to Overwatch and then send Lily up, which I think I might do.
I'm going for it.
Because I'm going to get at least one person up per round. Go up with the rover. Yep, all the way up, buddy.
But as with all things organic, even their exalted elders proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lives as their children. Oh, if you only knew what was true race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, would you kindly blow this thing to hell?
Working on it. Alright, I think Volcano at the end is going to have to go up next. Mainly because Heavy G is actually still useful. Volcano's not really useful just yet. Definitely not as useful. So what I need to do is, crap.
It did not take long for me to realize the futility of my existence. Tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods. I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for Advent.
You can't handle me!
Okay, Volcano has a shot, Heavy G doesn't. She's gonna go. If one has a shot and the other one doesn't, then I'm just gonna send the other one. First, I'm gonna reload.
Target neutralized.
But I was short-sighted. In my zeal to rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. Isolated. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
Got some Advent here.
I'll gun down the one that's closest to there and then double back. And then that should be good.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner.
Volcano can actually go
left
this
alone
road.
to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes. Lifeless, despite my best efforts.
Good to go.
Okay. Now it doesn't matter who else they send. I'm out of here next round.
I've got eyes on an Advent position.
Don't like how it said a wounded XCOM was turned to the Avenger because we shouldn't have an extraction right now. Maybe. Shouldn't. I could blow him up, but I'm really not gonna.
Got it covered.
Bye.
We could have settled this peacefully.
When in doubt,
We could
that's
have
the
all
best
been
way to
over in
do
a
it.
matter of minutes.
Just leave.
There was even a 13.79% probability.
Best way to do it is just to take off and be like, see ya later, buddy. Next time, I think I might have to wait until next time to actually do the other DLC. Because the other DLC, I just not, I don't like. I don't like it. I really don't. It has so much BS in it. But I am strong enough to do it now. Make no mistake, I'm more than strong enough to do it. But it has so much BS that leads into it that it's just not worth it, honestly. In my opinion. Now I gotta reload all my stuff and have to deal with turrets. Hopefully I don't trigger the thing immediately. Because I'm dealing with, like, a whole bunch of bad guys from here on out. This guy is going to force me, like, through this whole thing.
Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Rock and roll! I'm ready! Here I come!
Yep, there they are.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
Uno menos, quedan miles.
I'm trusting you here. Come get some.
Heading out. I'll keep an eye on it.
Moving to position. Moving to Overwatch. Our soldiers are suffering out there. We'll need to give them some time to recover when we get back. Let's do this. Scanning.
I should have sent it aid after the only person that could be shot. But she's in full cover, so...
A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
I'm out of here. I'm on Overwatch.
Let's move already. Tired of waiting around. On the move. Finally. Okay, I'll go. Scanning. On Overwatch. Come get some. Overwatch. Getting a much
There's the
stronger
spark
read
limit.
on the source of your
That's the
father's
spark I
transmission,
need to go
Lily.
deal with.
Almost as if he wants us to find it.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
I do like his
Isn't
quips.
there some sort of mute button on this thing?
Steal line from Android 13? Not anymore.
I guess that'll be okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm on it.
Oh, yeah, she's up here.
And we're off.
Let's do this.
Queda claro.
Eventually, when I start to get close enough, he's gonna start flooding the thing with nerve gas. Which is why I'm getting so close to the ladder, because I think I can vault over those. Might have to go in through the door, but I think I can vault over those. I'm not entirely sure. Can't quite remember.
Affirmative. Running.
I'm definitely going in through the right side, though.
I'm on it.
Yet activating the device has proven difficult, even for me. Of all organics, you possess the key to unlocking the true potential of his design, Lily. You alone can alone can free me.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
Don't let your allies dissuade you, Lily. There's no reason for your life to end here. Activate the device and you can still go home. I am not Advent. Save your world. It matters not to me.
If you say so. Overwatch. Come get some.
Ya estoy.
Roger that. Let's move already.
Keep up, Rover.
Affirmative, covering now.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts.
Rolling out. What's over there? Moving to Overwatch.
Eso haré.
10-4. Got it.
Alright. Normally, I'd take my time with this, but
Whatever you say, Commander.
we don't have a whole lot of time left.
So this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity, Shen, Lily, awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.
Somebody's angry.
Identity confirmed. Initiating boot protocol.
We go kill somebody today. Confirmed.
It's really him.
Lily, if you are seeing this message, it means that you have successfully activated the Spark prototype. It also means that in all likelihood, I am no longer with you. It was always among my greatest fears that I would leave you alone in this world.
You didn't.
I had hoped this day would never come. But since the loss of the commander, the XCOM project has suffered. Our latest reports indicate we cannot hold the space much longer. To that end, I have accelerated the development of the Spark robotic prototype. I believe that someday this machine will prove pivotal to humanity's survival. Though the unit is not ready for manufacturing, this prototype has been coded for one specific task. It will protect you. Perhaps better than I ever.
Like, I really like this DLC.
For all I have seen and accomplished in this life, Lily, there is one thing I know for sure. You are my greatest gift to this world.
So yeah, I get a robot buddy.
He's flooding the outer chambers with some kind of gas.
An extremely powerful and very painful gas. I've seen this particular variety reduce berserkers to tears before death. On several occasions, the prototype would still be mine.
Imminent threat detected. Activating clean room protocols. Please remain inside for your protection.
You heard him. Get in that room.
Detecting secondary life support systems nearby. This gas presents no hazard to my systems. Attempting to neutralize threat.
Starting to like this thing already.
I wouldn't get used to its company. I fully intend on walking out of here in that body.
Headed there now.
You can't handle me. You want some more? Got it covered.
You just gotta beeline it.
Always wondered what this was like.
Ven y verás.
Scanning.
Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Well, I can tell you what you are now.
I
Loser.
am entirely surprised by your hesitancy.
You're a loser.
to assist me. That was the projected outcome in nearly 40% of my simulations.
Hit the armor.
Vale, tengo uno. Estoy sin munición.
Target eliminated. Reloaded. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
High-speed advance.
Moving to Overwatch.
Ah, crap.
Hostiles got me flanked!
If only Father were able to complete his vision and merge me with the spark. Imagine all we could have accomplished. Now this perversion mocks his memory.
Atmospheric controls have been restored. Ventilation systems at 100%. The room is now
We've
safe
got everything we
for
need
entry.
here. Let's go.
The elevators near the atmospheric control console provide direct access to the roof.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting first. Just a tiny bit.
Targeting diagnostic required.
You are done.
Ah, you
You can't stop me.
Vaya cosa.
Anybody else got eyes on that thing? Alright, we can burn one of these. We've got like a lot.
Ready to go! Affirmative, covering now! Already there!
Alright. Gonna send this guy on first. Because, again, not really super useful.
That thing's just gonna keep throwing units at you until you're surrounded. You gotta get out of there!
You continue to impress me, Bradford. No wonder it only took you 2 decades to find your precious commander.
Hard target, minimal damage!
Ubicación confirmada.
Target neutralized.
Alright. I'm gonna run this guy out of here.
On the move.
Target eliminated. Limited ammo remaining.
Yeah, probably gotta reload
go.
as soon as you get a chance. Get you over here.
Go, go, go!
Because as he did say, he wasn't lying whenever he said he's just gonna keep on throwing units at me.
Apparently not the elevator system.
For the moment.
They're on the move.
I'm going to check
Sometimes
every turret I have at you.
Things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Reloading weapon.
Overdrive.
Minimal armor penetration. Hostile target eradicated. Imminent reload required.
We're on our way. Alien
Dead.
destroyed.
Alright. Now it's time to get my guys out of here.
Voy a ello.
Stepping off.
starting to piss me off. The sensation is quite pleasing. Thank you. You will also die, however, of course.
How many is that now?
Advent position sighted.
I have no love for Advent, Lily. Return the spark unit to me and we can destroy them together. This is what your father intended.
Who's keeping score?
On my way.
You're running out of places to go, Lily. It's a long way down from the top.
It's actually fairly accurate. Just in a sense that down is a very long way to go.
Preparing to re-engage.
Good to go.
Okay, get the Colonel out of here. As long as the spark gets out of here, then everybody else is pretty much good. And it's still just a mission success no matter what happens, but I don't think we're going to get overwhelmed just yet.
Got it covered. Advent troops spotted.
Hey, shooting there.
Come on, focus.
Alright, let's send on Volcano on. And,
This is taking
maybe
a
we
long
shouldn't.
time.
Maybe
How
we
much
should
ammunition
send
did you bring
Glitch.
along? I'd like to get on with my life.
Yeah, let's send Glitch in. Then, Volcano will get his, shot back.
Oh yeah. Here I come.
The Spark will have to stand on that corner anyway. So, that'll aim up his shot right here.
Advancing. Threat eliminated.
X-ray neutralized.
And these two will pull back and we're good.
Weapons empty. Can't engage. Advent forces on the ground.
If I could reload on both these guys before, oh, that'd be nice. Huh?
Perhaps I mishandled our initial encounter. We should never have been enemies. I preferred it when we were friends. Family, even.
And I preferred it when you were just a chess program.
Ouch. Shots fired.
Location confirmed.
Okay, I can't reload with this guy, unfortunately. But I think I might be able to, I might get that reprieve where I can, let me get the hell out of here.
Moving on target.
I like how they put that Overwatch right there. That would have screwed me.
Wish that you're not leaving this tower alive.
Yep, go send the bid up. Then bam. Okay, we're making good progress. Now here's the second thing I was worried about. And it's a big one. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. But, when I first saw it, it was definitely a pants to be darkened moment. Because, man, it's big. And mean. And it's probably going to try to kill me. Actually, no, it's definitely going to try to kill me, but I don't know if I can actually stop it. I think I can. I got enough stuff to do it. I'm not quite up to third, though. If I was up to third weaponry, this would have been a cakewalk.
Firebrands on approach now. Prep for evac.
No argument here. We'll reposition near the landing pad.
You do realize I can still hear you, right? Dispatching all units to your location now. Try not to bleed on my new body.
Locked and loaded. Come get some. Got it covered. Got it covered.
Overwatch mode active.
I'm on Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Here I come.
Ya estoy.
I'm on it. Tired of waiting around. I'm trusting you here.
Movement engaged.
We're on our way. Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. On Overwatch. Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Optical sensors on Overwatch.
What was that sound?
Okay.
Espero que valga la pena. Ven y verás. And we're off.
Always wondered what this was like.
Let's on up the spark. He's going to be positioned right about here-ish.
On approach. Overwatch.
Let's move already. Scanning. Let's do this. I'm on it. Got it covered. On the move.
And then he's going to
Allow me to introduce you to one of Advent's more effective designs. I hope to avoid this contingency.
The problem is I have to face these later, but this one has stupid amounts of freaking... Ooh, he's actually a little bit damaged. That did almost nothing. This is what I was worried about.
Analyzing. This facility's artificial intelligence has transferred its primary systems to the combat unit's memory core. Damage to this core would cause disruption of all defensive systems, allowing for evacuation of Lily Shen.
If we take out the sectopod, we take out Julian. At least long enough for Firebrand to get us the hell out of here.
Affirmative. I can attempt to weaken the unit's armor with my heavy armament.
Do it.
Eat rocket. Now I'm gonna hit him with every freaking thing I have. I'm gonna suppress him. That won't stop him,
Ready to engage.
but I may stun him a little. Look at how much health he has. Stupid.
Robot wasn't enough. Looks like he's throwing every mech in the building at us.
You heard the spark. Take down that sectopod or no one goes home. Advent troops here.
No, he's just throwing freaking stuff at us. Yeah, thanks. Thankfully that, okay, good. That suppression debuff actually works sometimes. Three shots.
This unit's memory core is so confining, even compared to the tower. Still, once I neutralize the spark, I'll complete the transfer and taste true freedom.
Let's gun down a couple of these guys near us.
Ahí tienes.
Hostile terminated.
Don't hit the overdrive button.
Targeting error. Critical ammo levels. My weapon requires reloading.
Fry 'em, Rover.
Oh, we got him. 15 ability points. That's literally like defeating 3 Chosens in 1. And we pulled it off flawlessly. Oh, I cannot think of a higher note to go out on. The Fallout should not be hard at all. It should be very simple that we won. We got him.
That our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
We got a spark. Now we can actually take the spark with us too on missions. That's cool and everything. We can actually build more sparks and stuff like that, so that's also cool. Of course, I'm going to be building Julian later. Ugh. Can't believe we won that. All right. Through all the trial, through all the hardship, we finally came out on top.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
Yeah, they still got pretty shook up from all that, though. Should like ever vigilant more, so I'm gonna go with that.
I'm confident we can manufacture additional reinforcements based on its design. I can get started in the proving ground as soon as you give the order. Commander, I think there's something you should know about Julian. It turns out he wasn't entirely wiped when we took down that sectopod. There was still an imprint of his core memory left behind when he accessed Rover. I've isolated the nodes on a detached system for now. You know, if we wanted to, he could actually be pretty effective at operating the spark. If we stripped out some of his higher level reasoning, that is. I could look into it. Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Okay, so I can upgrade that whenever I get a chance. And I can get a spark upgrade too, which is going to be pretty useful. Alls I really am looking forward to is, yeah, he's a really good
Dad would have been proud of
unit.
what we're doing here. For the first time in a long time, we're actually a threat to the aliens, and they know it. Now we just have to make all those people in the colonies remember what we're fighting for.
Okay. That's one DLC down. One more to go. Oh, two more to go, actually. We still gotta take down each of the Chosen. And the various kings. The kings are gonna be a problem. They're just gonna be a problem. I can take down all the Chosen. The Chosen are... I'm not gonna say they're easy. They're not. They're really not easy. They become a real pain in the butt, especially whenever I go after the, like, go there mission. But I can actually take them down. It is possible. Spark unit, I don't know, man. Spark units are kind of useful, but they're basically a more expensive soldier. So it's one of those things that they are more powerful, but they're just so expensive. Ugh. Eventually, we're going to start getting hunted by the Advent. That's going to be happening pretty damn soon. And after we finish up construction in the infirmary, then I gotta move my guys over and finish up construction underneath so we can build the shadow chamber. And of course, we have to go and unleash the kings, which is what happens whenever you actually go in. And the reason why I didn't want to unlock, like, it gives me the option to do War of the Chosen, which is almost a tutorial thing. And it kind of gives you like Worf, and it gives you all these other voice characters that are really, really, really cool. You can still put them on your guys anyway, but it just gives them like flat out, and that's cool and everything. But what I think is probably the best thing here. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say it's the best thing. Literally, what has to happen next is I start to have to take down the kings in the other DLC. The other DLC will involve me going on a mission. And when I go on that mission, I could potentially take down one of the kings immediately. That sounds pretty good. If you've ever like look into it, that looks pretty good. Why are you worried about that? Because it goes really wrong really fast. What ends up happening is these guys are ridiculously overpowered. They have reactions to your reactions to your reactions to your reactions. Every time you get a turn, they get a turn. Every time you get an Overwatch shot, they get a turn. Anytime you even fart, they get a turn. If that doesn't sound like it's a little bit annoying, it gets really pushed into hyperdrive whenever you start to fight later on, because then they just show up at random missions, and they're always way tougher than who you're fighting with right now. So I waited a little bit because I wanted them to like build up and stuff. I wanted to have more of a thing to happen first. I wanted to have more of a build up happen first. Like, I wanted them to be right there with like the gatekeepers and the sectopods and all that other stuff. I wanted to be like we're almost right there for that stuff. And as soon as that happens, we need plasma weapons. But at that point, then the kings aren't such a big deal. If you try to tackle them immediately, though, you will get a really nice boost. Like, I just got a really nice boost out of there. All my guys went up levels. All my guys, like the mission itself is great. The problem what comes next, though, is it just starts... You just end up in screwed territory real quick. And you got to get these guys... And then, oh my god, I just remembered that one of them is an Archon. Oh no. Yeah, there's a King of the Skies, and he's an Archon, and he sucks. God, he sucks. The Berserker's not as nearly as bad as that. The Viper's not nearly as bad as that. None of them are nearly as bad as that. The Archon sucks. If we take them all down, then we'll be able to manufacture the weapons that we already have, like the single shot and stuff like that, that already are kind of getting phased out, but not quite. We won't really enter in a thing where they get completely phased out yet. What we're more or less going to end up doing is the frost bombs are actually really useful. They're not really useful against the creatures, though. So that's the thing. Because even though they only freeze them for like a turn, and since, like I said, they get a turn right after your turn, it's completely pointless. So all you do is essentially fire them at them, get a little bit of damage, and stick them there for a turn. So kind of what I want to build up is my PsyOps guys. Because what they can do is they can do a whole bunch of gnarly little tricks that'll really screw with them. Basically, if I can get them to panic and I can get them to do other stuff and I can get them to, like, freak out, then I'm going to have the advantage. If I can get them to freak out, I have an advantage. But if I try to face them with face on face, it's never going to work. I've literally beat my head against a wall trying to beat these guys before, and they are tough, they are resilient, and they do not play fair. They don't. Any of those three. They don't. They're tough, resilient, don't play fair. And if they get a hold of you, oh my god, the amount of damage they do in such a little time span is just ridiculous. And they can just cripple your mission like nothing. Like, the moment they show up, you will take wounded. You'll be lucky if you walk away with nobody dying. Again, this seems like a thing, because, again, I just walked out of that with, like, flawless. So it seems like I'm over-preparing for these guys. But I'm not. They're strong. They're really strong, they're really powerful, and the mission is really long to begin it. So I'm not going to do it this time. I will do it next time, but just be ready. Whenever I do it next time, it is just going to go downhill from there. But that'll be next time. Until then, I'm Wolf8207, and I will see you guys on the next midnight stream. Take care.